strip. I got I should activate.
Here we come, there they go. People rise, 'cause they know we're super soldiers. We got new clothes. You will soon, you see our clothes. Anxious, energized. Let's go. Time to ride. Combine. Grease ties.
Greetings, it is I, Gazbot4, Action Activate. And if I'm Gazbot, and this is indeed Action Activate, well then with me, as always.
It is I. It is the big dog here for a very special reason, because you, the fine folks in the poll on YouTube of Action Activate, gave us your opinions, and they were heard and they were answered. Because today we're reviewing an Indie Toku Power Ranger series on YouTube because you all demanded it.
What? What? What's happening?
We're reviewing things that people asked for
How?
through a poll that we put.
No, what? Okay, audience, please be on my side with this. We did put up a poll. I'm aware of this. And
Yes.
currently, Indie Toku is winning the fan, and I'm willing to honor that. That's all fine. Previous to this show, I said to the big dog, hey, I haven't had a chance to watch any Indie Toku, so we're just going to do like a chat show. We're not going to review it.
I said we were going to watch half of it live.
I was unclear on that completely.
I was unclear on you thinking we were still rambling. This is the most Action Activate opening we have had in I don't know how long.
We had talked about an Indie Toku that you had already watched about 20 minutes of. And
Yes.
I said, okay, let's do that. The fans have spoken. That is what we will do. And then I said, how long is it? You said 40 minutes. And they're like, okay, well, we can watch the whole thing or we can split it up. You're like, yeah, let's split it up and do part one, part two. I'm like, that sounds great. I figured next week, and I even said we'll do that next week.
Everything you said, I was like, yeah, we're about to do it in mere moments.
And at some point I said, we'll do that next week. And you must have thought I meant part two or
Yes.
something. And I was like, great, all of it we'll do next week, because we had also talked about watching it ahead of time instead of watching it live. So we came into this, I was ready for a talk and ramble, and I even have a little thing to talk about. And then when you said that, I thought you were trolling me. And so, yeah, here we are.
Yeah, so I hope after that explanation, you're all on my side now. Let us know whose side you're on in the comments, but I still think we do the 20-minute watch right now.
Nope.
What? I literally have it queued up.
Because I have the other thing ready to talk about.
I don't even know what the other thing is.
That was what was going to be fun about it. Because what is this? I don't.
Vote retroactively in the comments. Did you want us to do a live watch, or do you want to hear about this random thing I don't know about?
Well, you can
Jokes
tell us
aside,
that.
Jokes aside, let's get to it.
You can tell us that. We'll do this other random thing. You can tell us about it. And my plan was that we watch it ahead of time and talk about it next week. If you'd rather watch us live next week, then tell us. The Indie Toku, that is. I was on, I forget if it was TikTok or Instagram. It was TikTok. And there's somebody I follow called Beauty Baba Yaga, who, among other things, does Power Rangers content. And lately they've been doing this thing where someone's like, hey, I'm a talk show host, or this is a news program or whatever. Here's actually a picture of them.
Cool.
In case you recognize them. And I screenshot that because they were talking about Indie Toku stuff. And one of the things they mentioned was Lord Zedd TV and how they were doing a GoFundMe to get funding to get better props and things like that. And I was like, I kind of vaguely remember hearing something about Lord Zedd TV. Are you aware of this at all?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what I thought we could talk about. And here's why. Because my first thought was that I'd make it like an Indie Toku that we're going to review whatever. But when I went there, they only have 62 subscribers. No hate. We've only got a couple hundred ourselves. But I was like, oh, that's weird that she's talking about this person. They only have 62. And I'm like, and they've only got a handful of videos and they're all a minute or less. There's one that's 2.5 minutes. So I was like, oh, this is something we could just talk about today. Watch it live, go through it without any prep time or whatever. That's why when I found this, I'm like, this will be perfect for today. Now, before we do that though, everything I said is true, except after I had all those thoughts, I was like, oh, I wonder if they're on TikTok as well. Lord Zedd TV, that is. And they are, and now I can't find it, of course. And on TikTok, they've got almost 5,000 followers.
There we go.
So I think they probably started on TikTok and they're bigger, and that's why she knew who they were. And then they moved over to YouTube, and they have a lot more videos where I think there's like reaction videos and little quick snippets and stuff, whereas YouTube is just like their actual finished kind of product videos.
Yeah.
And they do have a GoFundMe for those that are interested. You can just find it under Lord Zedd TV. Donate money basically to help them make these things. So that being said, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want to just try checking them out?
Let's check them out. I don't know if they're chronological or anything, but
go ahead.
I was gonna say let's make the rich get richer, as it were. Whatever one is the most views, we're gonna watch that because I can't see this very well from here.
Okay, popular. This one is 10 months old. It has 426 views. Now that's YouTube. Again, I've come to realize that they are more.
That doesn't matter. That's how we're going. That's how we randomize it. Let's go.
All right. Can you hear that?
Welcome to Lord Zedd TV. Just roll with it.
That's weird. Episode 2. Okay.
Looks like Lord Zedd has returned. Maybe everything has changed.
Yes. It does appear
Now,
there are
I'm unclear if this is CGI, actors with suits, AI. I don't know
If you
what.
can hear me, it appears Lord Zedd has returned. We need all of you. If you're able, Rangers, duet with this video. Are you able to monitor Lord Zedd
with this
us?
video because they want TikTok.
Are you able to rise to the duty if needed? We're counting on you, Power Rangers. Good luck, and may the power protect you.
Now, I do know that Lord Zedd
This
this is all. Wow, that's a cool.
I can't wait to destroy the new ones.
And the camera work and the lighting, like, I don't know the Alpha 5 and all that other stuff. I'm like not sure about that in terms of like, was that real? But that Zedd stuff I know was real, and that looked good. And the guy who does the voice, really good.
Very good job.
Yeah. So that was the most popular, but it was basically just like a TikTok clickbait, like duet with me. I'm gonna pick next. That was the most popular. I want to see the first because this will be the worst theoretically. Let's see.
Hello, YouTube. I am Lord Zedd.
Oh, they're actually.
I want you to join me in watching my toy reviews. I will review
Toy
those
review.
stupid, pathetic Power Rangers.
I didn't see any toy reviews on here though.
No, I was gonna say that was the true clickbait.
Oh, you know what? Shorts. Oh, just one. Okay, let's see what the short is. 54 seconds. That clip looks like it could have been out of the show.
Yeah.
With the lighting and stuff.
Ah, if all goes according to plan today, I shall be live at my regular time. Be there or miss out. It's your choice.
Maybe they do a bunch of lives.
I guess, yeah, because so far it's basically been like 3 commercials essentially.
Is live an option for videos?
No, it only has videos and shorts.
Maybe it just means they don't have a live, but
or that they don't.
they don't
archive.
have any that are in that category.
Yeah. Again, I don't know. Let me see. When was this started? Does it say? Because maybe this is like super new. They joined March 28th, 2025. I think again, I think they're just focusing on YouTube, on TikTok. But we're looking at the
for sure.
All right. What's the next one you want to do? Let's find one that's not an
Do
intro.
the Rita one.
This one. Well, there's 2.
Oh, I don't know.
This one has 10 views. This one is 133. Episode 3, season finale. Okay, let's look at this. This is the longest one. This is 2 minutes 35 seconds. And Lord Zedd TV.
Welcome to Lord Zedd TV.
Season 3. Okay, well, this is
It is my goal to terrorize and torment those power rats. There's nothing I like more than to be the cause for their misery.
I think all of the metal is literally tinfoil wrap. Maybe it's like
that voice
minus the
seconds
helmet.
of
tire
paper.
screeching and a
It's the
nail
helmet,
gun for
yeah.
garbage disposal. What is it, my prickly pal?
I'm bored.
Then why don't we take
Oh,
a little
that's
trip?
Rita. Okay.
Oh wow, Zedekins, you really mean it? We can go
Oh, I
to
like
Taurus
that.
Night.
Yeah, dubbing.
Cameron, I heard that the Mud Moon.
No, my pet. We're going to Gregor.
Who's that wire in front of them?
It makes my
That's
allergies
for the
go
set.
crazy. It makes me sneeze.
My Penina has repaired Serpentera. It will allow us to cause even more misery to those power brats. Don't worry, my pet. We'll swing around Jalius 9 so you can play with the creatures there.
I have
Go grab
those
my bags.
those skull things next to him.
Now go.
It's Halloween decor. I have that
Don't bring the
exact
whole
one.
freaking
It's
castle with
Halloween.
you.
I think I got it from the Dollar General or something. I love that sound effect. I love it. It makes no sense.
Are you kidding me? Who needs all that? It's intergalactic, instantaneous travel.
A girl can never have too much.
A girl can never have too much.
What did you say?
Wait, now the lip sync.
Nothing, my 40
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Earlier, I thought they were
Yeah.
intentionally doing lip sync off.
I thought so too.
But now, so that was bad lip sync before. That was just actually bad lip sync.
Might have been.
And let's get going before the portal closes.
Rhaegar,
This is where we ended up at.
Must you always whine and complain
Lighting really
about
helps
everything?
with Zedd. He looks
Yeah.
so silly walking around. It's like Batman walking around.
Welcome, my friends.
What
I
is
am
that? No.
Perhaps
boo,
you've heard good things
boo,
coming
That's
slowly.
AI, yeah.
Who are you?
Terrible. Boo.
Well, aren't you as pleasant as a snake caught in
I
a
hate
thorn
it.
bush?
Oh, I don't like that it's AI, but I also just don't like it.
Green and mean and ready to hit the scene.
Excellent. Now get out of the way.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, boy.
You're gonna let me drive this thing, right?
In your dreams.
Things about this now.
Man, you really had a heel turn there. You're like, oh, this is fun. Oh, terrible. Boo. Tomatoes,
Well,
tomatoes,
because-
tomatoes.
To be honest, and again, I haven't looked at the TikTok. I mean, I've looked at it. I don't think there's a ton more, if I'm being honest. Like, it looks like a lot of versions of this, but maybe I'm missing something. But there isn't a lot of meat on these bones. A lot of it's just like, hey, I'm Lord Zedd. Here's a quick, funny thing. Hey, why not try my channel? You know, but I was giving it a lot of credit because, wow, they built the suit. They're doing the voice. They got a background. They're putting a lot of work into it. I give them credit for that. So that when AI garbage Nightmare Man showed up, I'm like, what the heck? Like, come on. The main thing you had going for you is that you were really doing it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I agree. I think it's one of those things that, like, obviously we've made our stance on using AI and art very clear. But to me, part of the charm is that it's DIY and like it doesn't look great, like objectively speaking.
It looks like Mighty Morphin season 2 or 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you bring in something else, you're like, well, then why don't you just use this to make everything you do look like garbage? Like, you know, you can't have both.
There's degrees, because while I would prefer no generative AI be used at all, I am a realist that people might occasionally use it. And if like they had that skull cave thing they were going, I don't know if that was created in Photoshop, if it was CGI, if it was I don't think it was a prop that they filmed. But if they generated that in AI as a still image, I don't love it, but it worked okay.
Yeah. That
little gremlin guy, whether I like it or not, looked terrible. It was clearly like not really there and didn't match anything else. And you know, that's a bummer. Now there's another one that has Finster, which I assumed was a suit, but let's take a look and see if this makes me angry.
Let's see. Looks real.
I have prepared the most evil chamber for you, my lord.
I don't know.
Excellent, Finster.
I can't tell if it's a good suit or AI that they put up trying to make
Yes. I am Lord Zedd, Emperor of all I see. So nice of you to drop by. I
would
hope
watch
you
a
stick
whole
around.
show of him
This
here,
is going to be
like
fun.
an Elvira type of host, like just like riffing
I was
on.
gonna say like Elvira, Crypt Keeper.
Yeah. I think that's, instead of trying to do this other stuff, just lean into your strengths and be a corny host. Because like, if Lord Zedd TV watches this, like, yeah, I'm giving you booze, but I'm giving you booze out of love. Like, you got good stuff going on here. Don't do this other stuff. It's not helping you.
Yeah, I will say the ones that we enjoyed the most that we don't really have to spell out is the ones that, you know, less was more.
Yep. Yeah.
And yeah, I think if you know, especially with short form like TikTok and stuff, if you sit there and do quippy stuff or, you know, throw a Power Ranger pun here and there, like that's all you need.
You could even have Lord Zedd just commenting on totally random stuff.
Yeah.
Like just like the most recent episode of whatever reality show, anything. Just have them, like
It
I can't
reminds-
believe Sandra chose Bruce, just whatever. It'd be funny.
It almost reminds me of like a live action Power Ranger version of like those the Skeletor memes where he'll like tell you something you don't want to know, and he's like, until next time.
Yes. Yeah. Make
know?
him, he's a character, and we just whatever, it doesn't matter what's going on. Lord Zedd is the reason we're watching. He's that zany character. Agreed. And having Rita come in and maybe like redecorate and do things that annoy him. Again, like Elvira, like Mystery Science Theater, any of those shows where it's like just campy little vignettes. Yeah. Well, let's look at one of these. There's 3 that came out around the same time in May. Oh, 3 uploaded May 7th, 2025.
These are
doesn't mean they were made
uploads then, yeah.
Yeah. This one has the most views, so let's look at this one.
I can't see anything other than us.
Introduce
I can only see us.
You're right.
yourself.
Abigail.
I'm Robbie.
Abigail and Robbie, stinky humans. What do you think about the Power Rangers?
They're cool.
They are not cool.
This is my favorite one.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Lord Zedd is cool. All hail Lord Zedd.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail Lord Zedd. Where were you? All hail Lord Zedd.
All hail.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
I am the Emperor of Cool.
Yeah.
That's it. More
is
Taylor says cool.
Yes,
That's great.
yes, everything.
episode.
I'm so glad we said all the things that we didn't know were happening
Yes.
right there. Just that, more of that. Hang on, you got super choppy on my end, and I didn't understand a word you said.
Say more. Yes. This. Oh, I guess. Well,
You're very choppy, gargly. I can't tell if it's me or you.
Good now? Oh, he's not.
I can hear you, but like your.
Why don't you log off and log back on? I'm pretty sure it's you.
Okay.
Okay. So I like while Big Dog reloads, I was just saying, yeah, more of this. Have him out in the world, have him in his little Elvira setting, have him arguing with Rita, lean into it. And that's like the man on the street. It also makes you think also of like Triumph the Insult comic, talking to people. Just that made me laugh out loud for real several times. It was 40 seconds, probably less effort than half the other stuff they did, other than the shoot and the voice. But the comedy timing was good. The kind of aggressive. Big Dog. The aggressive ego of him and being kind of pompously over the top. Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Zedd Dog.
Cool.
Yeah, I was just, again, extolling the virtues of that one. There are 2 more. One looks like it has the same people in it, and it's only 19 seconds. Let's check this.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for being such good participants. But now it's time for them to go. Yes. I am Lord Zedd.
Yep. That's all you need.
Yeah. I also like the way he pronounced participants.
Yeah. This very much the less is more. That was.
But you know what? There's one more here. I'm not going to show it because I want people to go to Lord Zedd TV, either on TikTok or on YouTube or wherever you can find it. Check it out for yourself. I don't think we've shown most of them, but we haven't shown all of them. We're not going to show this one. This is the one I recommend checking out. Well, no, actually, these 2 were definitely the best, but this is what we have. So I'm going to close this up. I'm going to go check out the TikTok when I have a chance now to see if there's more. But yeah, and also if maybe there's lives on TikTok that aren't on YouTube. But I started off like, this is kind of okay. Then I got mad at it. And then I'm like, I love this. So
I think chronologically, though, the most recent is what we got mad at.
Yeah. And what worries me is they have this GoFundMe so they could do more. If that's doing more, I don't like it. If that's doing more, I don't like it. I'm not saying you shouldn't back them and give them money if you want, but I feel like that should be used to repair the shoot when it breaks, get better lighting, better microphones, like that, hire an actor to come in and be Finster or whatever, but keep it in Lord Zedd's palace or man on the street reacting to stuff. Like you got good stuff here. Don't mess it up by trying to have real adventures. Don't make it like a real Power Ranger adventure. Don't make that. That's not what
the little snippets there were perfect. Like that. If there was more of that, I would watch more of that. If it was more of the adventure that we didn't love, I probably wouldn't. And I almost didn't. So
yeah. Yeah, agreed. So I do recommend checking it out as it currently is and see what you think. Meanwhile, we got 20-minute episode reviewing Indie Toku, so maybe you were right.
I mean, kind of. It should be like the thumbnail, like Indie Toku question mark. One other thing, unless you have anything.
Well, no, I was gonna say before we wrap up, did you want to talk about Morphicon, or is that?
I was about to say we have an exciting announcement.
This should be the thumbnail.
With crackling from Zedd.
Yeah.
It's official, y'all. We are going to Power Morphicon 2026.
Yes,
we are, at least me, probably Gaz, participating in a 5K. If it was before the con and works out, where Gaz can also go to his table after.
Morphin Time Fitness,
with Morphin Time Fitness sponsored. Hey, yeah.
You're getting a little quiet for some reason.
How about now?
Sultry, but still kind of quiet.
Ooh, I didn't do anything, so
okay. It's fine. I can still hear you.
So
I have an artist table under Gazbot. Yes. So if you're looking for us as Action Activate, I'm under Gazbot, and I think I have a hallway table, so I'm not in the main hall, I'm in the hallway, which I think is better. Might be worse. Who knows? That's where we are. That's bought and paid for. Big Dog is planning on coming down. He's gonna be booking a hotel. So money has been spent. Plans have been made. Unless something goes wrong, we will both be there. And the intention is to go on the Morphin Time Fitness 5K. Big Dog is committing to it 100%. I'm saying I will commit to do. I got to talk and see. I don't know if they've released the times and stuff, but I do need to be at my team. Or if
it's even happening. We're assuming it's happening.
Is it not been announced? I thought it was announced.
I've only seen stuff from the last one, and I know we both were thinking because they did one at Go Ranger Station or whatever, it's probably happening. I don't know.
Ranger Stop as well. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I think some people involved might watch this show, but I thought it was officially announced. If it's not, then Big Dog's just going for a 5K run by himself. Hey, if it's not announced, Action activates 5K.
So my understanding is there have been ones at recent conventions with the last 2 or 3 big Ranger ones. So that's why I was like, if it's happening, it's going to be by Morphin Time Fitness. And if it's going on, let's do it. But I haven't seen anything publicly announced. Okay. We're going off of pure speculation.
And if Morphin Time Fitness is not running one, just meet the Big Dog at 7 in the morning on Saturday and follow him, because he's committed to going no matter what. So.
Yeah.
But that is not until what, August?
Yes, end of August.
End of August, yeah.
So we got plenty of time to train for something that we hope maybe potentially is happening.
Next week we'll be back with more Indie Toku that we're both on the same page about.
Yeah. But also, if you guys want to go to Morphicon, plan on going to Morphicon, absolutely don't want to go to Morphicon, tell us. We are very curious from people who are in the same Power Ranger fandom niche that we're in, who goes to this stuff.
Similarly, we do interviews. Some people don't know this, but we have there's a backlog of interviews on this channel, and the Gazbot channel, there's a playlist. We've gotten lucky with a lot of big name people. So check out what we have. And if there's somebody that's going to be at Morphicon that we haven't interviewed, let us know and we'll do our best to do it. Or if there's someone that we already interviewed, but you're like, hey, I wish you would have asked them this question, tell us that. Yeah. Last year or 2 years ago, I was there by myself, I think. So you were there?
You did most of the interviews because I would watch the table.
I'm trying to think. I think 2 years ago, I think the one I was most excited to get. You want to take a guess?
Jason RV.
No, you'd think so.
Let
me put it a different way. The one I was most happy with after having done it. How about that?
Oh, what's his name? Was it BD Skinner from Jungle Fury?
That was a good one. No, you know what? I had a lot of this might have been a bad
You did. I
had a lot of good interviews.
Otherwise, I'm going to be like this when you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, because I also did RJ from Jungle Fury. Well, okay. Maybe it's the one that it was Kelson
Henderson. Yeah.
Kelson Henderson. Which, as you were saying, I'm like, oh, was he? But I just remember it being like a delightful time. But you're right. There were a lot of other good interviews that I'm like, oh, yeah, and that one was good. So I kind of take it back a little bit now. But there you go. Check those out in the backlog. Tell us if you want anybody that's going to be at the show that we didn't get, that we did get. Suggest a question if you want.
Also, one is a little throwback to us that I often forget is it's not on our channel. I think it's on the Power Morphicon channel.
I did a good one with Campbell too, actually. Sorry,
You did. You had some good ones with Campbell, but the Power Morphicon channel, I believe, has it. But we did multiple panel interviews for the virtual Power Morphicon.
Yeah, that's right.
In 2020 or 2021, I forget
we
which
did the
year.
Wild Force Rangers, and we did I forget what the theme of the other one was like
Turbo was one of them,
and then like one was like, oh yeah, because I had Divatox, and yeah, we did 2 or 3, but yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a bite, and like, yeah, I always remember. I'm like, oh yeah, because I remember you and I were like, we will literally do it at any time, and we did, and it was cool.
Yeah,
it was a wild time, but yeah, check everything out. Let us know we asked so many questions, so we better be seeing some answers down below, or else you're gonna see us again next week either way.
Yeah, or else nothing,
but until then,
I've
been the big dog. He's Gazbot. We're not on the same page even remotely today, except for going to Power Morphicon and going to the Power. Get out of here. Toodles. Operation Drive is my favorite season. But it's not double exit playing at the same time.
Still haven't found any more of those Kaiju Rangers.
I'm going to look this weekend. I think if I see them in the heat of the moment, I will get them.
Yeah, I'm committed to getting all of them.
No, I am too. It's just a matter of when, not if.
We said in the heat of the moment, meaning you weren't sure if you're going to get them.
Yeah, if it's full. When do I ever not play the clearance game?
I mean, right now I feel like I'm willing to pay full price because I'm not even seeing them at full price. So
it's fair.
And like you said, green especially, which I guess because the Green Ranger, it's Godzilla, it makes sense. Although I do think red looks cooler.
Yeah, if I see green, it's a for sure. The other ones will be a probably right now anyway.
Okay, well, I'll see you at Power Morphicon, but also see you next week. Bye.